So this year is a very special year, 5783. It's the year that we're in. You're like, no, it's not. It's 2022. Get over yourself. You're in a Jewish chat. So this year is 5783 in the Jewish year, and it happens to be a Hakhel year. You're like, what? The Hakhel is a Hakhel year. A Hakhel year is a year where in the old country, in the Beis Hamikdash, when we had the temple, the king would come out and every single Jew, man, woman, and child, and some goats, would come and they would hear the king read from Sefer Devarim, from the 5th book of the Torah, where it tells everyone how to behave, and you better be good, because God knows. So it just, I guess, is a reminder. So it happens only every 7 years. It happens at the end of the Shemitah year, and that's what this year is. This year is a Hakhel year. So let's all go to the Beis Hamikdash. Oh, wait a second. We don't have the temple anymore, so there's really nothing we can do about it, right? That's what you thought. But leave it to Lubavitch to find a good, fun way to exploit this. So, Mayor, tell us what your what your idea is. Go ahead.
So what we have to do is we have to, the idea of gathering the Beis Hamikdash was to encourage them to have Yirah Shamayim.
To have fear of heaven, to recognize God, to acknowledge that God is in charge of our lives. And so they would meet every 7 years to do that. I'm just translating. Go ahead.
So we could do the same thing. It doesn't have to be in the Beis Hamikdash necessarily.
Right, because we're not in the Beis Hamikdash. We're in Toronto, most of us.
We could do it in Toronto. You could just gather a few guys and make a Hakhel gathering.
So what he's saying is what we should do is we should just gather our friends, or even our enemies, who cares? As long as they're like Jewish, they're good people, man, woman, child, bring them all together and inspire them with words of Torah, words of wisdom, words of morality, right? Is that what you're saying that people should do?
Yeah, 100%.
And not only that, he's got a card. Go ahead, show us the card.
This is a Hakhel card.
It's a Hakhel card. It says you got to write your name, your family, your mother's name, your phone number, your email, and you are Belinator, which means I'm not making a promise swear, but I'm committing to host and organize a Hakhel this year. We're going to bring Jews together. It's a beautiful thing, and if anybody wants a card, all you need to do is go to Chabad.org/Hakhel. Chabad, if you don't know how to spell Chabad, it's Chabad.
Hakhel night in Canada.
It's going to be Hakhel night in Canada. It's chabad.org/Hakhel. HAKHEL. Perfect. So if everybody wants to do that, that's like a big mitzvah. And if not, hey, at least tell us if you like talking Torah and you need a Dvar Torah to talk about on Shabbos, on Yom Tov, you can hear this and you can be inspired by what we were talking about at least. And hey, that's just one step ahead, one step away from doing Hakhel. Yo. Come on, be a Hakhel.
And then
do Hakhel.
Through that, we'll be able to have that ultimate Hakhel in the Beis Hamikdash.
Amen.